Hey Minties! So I did a lot of shopping in August, a lot of books and some board games and figures and things, and I thought I would just share with you what I bought. And honestly, seeing it all right here, I'm a little intimidated by how much I bought. I have a lot of stuff to read and catch up on, but let's check it out. So, start with the first one. So I picked up Bottom Feeders by Ezra Clayton Daniels, and so I'm a big fan of their book Upgrade Soul. I really loved it. I really recommend Upgrade Soul. It's one of the weirdest books I've ever read, and so I definitely had to pick up Bottom Feeders. And Bottom Feeders is honestly a really beautiful hardcover. It's by Fantagraphic Books, and I've already read it, and I really, really recommend it. I'll probably do another review of it later for Reviews in a Flash, but it's really cool, very comical layout. Pretty stoked to read it. Moving along, I also picked up Red Sonja, the Ballad of the Red Goddess. I have been dying to pick this up ever since my friend Kristen over at Fangirls Assemble showed me her dad's copy. It's so beautiful. This is by Roy Thomas. I haven't read it yet, but I was just so drawn in by how beautiful the hardcover is and how great the insides are. They have these beautiful red and black and white colors and ink throughout, and I just really, really love the style of it. So, it's beautiful. I also picked up Sunstone Book 2. This is their Image hardcover by Stefan Sejic. I always say his name wrong, I'm so sorry. But this is one of those books, I think maybe I've talked about Sunstone before, maybe you've heard me. It is it's titled a romance erotica book, so it's about these two women kind of falling in love and kind of learn more about their BDSM relationship. It's super, super cool. Obviously this 18 plus. I would show you the insides, but it's a little tricky to do that. Next is Avant-Gardes. So I don't know much about this, but I do know it's a series by Boom. I love picking up these new Boom series. I know that it's sort of like about a basketball club at a school or something, a basketball team. And the art looks really, really cute. I'm really excited to read this. I love everything Boom puts out. I love these like nice little quick trades. This looks really cute. It's just, you know, I was intrigued by the characters and the premise, and so I just went and picked it up. So that is the Avant-Gardes. We'll see how it is. Next is something I'm very excited about. Is Wonder Woman by Greg Rucka Volume 3. So this has been kind of a long time coming for this book to come out. So we had 1 and 2, and I pretty much kind of started my Wonder Woman love from Greg Rucka's run. You know, after I watched the movie, Greg Rucka was like my first big foray into DC Comics, and this run especially. So I'm really, really excited to read the next volume of this. I've just kind of been waiting. Although now that this is out, I'm sure they're going to announce an omnibus because of course they would. We'll see though. Unfortunately, I really hate this cover. I feel like Wonder Woman's face is a little weird looking, but you know, what can you do? And continuing on, I finally started another Naoki Urasawa collections. This would be 20th Century Boys. These are the kind of deluxe trays of these, so I think it's like a 3-in-1 type of deal, similar to the Monster Perfect Editions, also by Naoki Urasawa. I don't know if you can kind of see in the light how the text shines in these books, but I love those covers. I've only seen the live action movie and not read the books, so I'm really excited to jump into them. And finally be like a real fan, I guess. Super excited. So next, I haven't seen many people post about, but I got the Steven Universe All-in-One hardcover by Boom. I'm a huge Steven Universe fan, and when they announced this, I was really excited because there's a lot of Steven Universe comics out, but I haven't yet checked them out. They're smaller trays, or different size hardcovers or trays, and I wasn't really sure where to jump in. This seemed like a no-brainer, and honestly, I love it. It's a nice, chunky hardcover, and it's just really good quality, and looking through the book, there's just all different styles of art, and it's just great, and I'm so excited to get some extra Steven stories, especially while waiting for the next movie to come out. So I also picked up, this is my one floppy for August, but I've been picking up the Red Sonja and Vampirella Meets Betty and Veronica floppies. Now, The story I'm iffy on, but I really like the cover. So this is basically just glorified artwork for me. It's just going to go on my wall. I love this cover. I love it so much. It looks so beautiful. All right, it's commercial time. My name is Moose, and I'm here to tell you about our great sponsor. This episode is sponsored by CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for brand new graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off the cover price. That's where my mom gets them. Cheap Graphic Novels prides itself on packaging your books so that they arrive safely in an excellent condition as well as prompt and helpful service. And check out their bargain bin for even greater deals up to 90% off the cover price. Cheap Graphic Novels is currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, let them know that you were referred by near mint condition at checkout and you'll receive a free credit for free shipping on your next order. I think that's great. Make sure you pick up Battle Poke. I really like that book. It's based off me. Not really. Now you're doing the rest of the show. Can you do the show for me? No? Okay, more comics. This big honkin' chunk, The Authority Omnibus. So Omar and I recently did a review of this on Old Reader, New Reader. This is my first time reading The Authority. And honestly, I think this is a pretty great omnibus. It's a great size. DC tends to overdo it on omnibus sizes, I feel like. And sometimes they can be too big to actually comfortably read. Now, I felt like this got pretty close without crossing the line. And it's also really nice without the dust jacket. Now, people who have watched me know that I am team no dust jacket. But I will keep it on from the collection. And this is very pretty inside. I really like this art. I think it's really nice. I really recommend The Authority Omnibus. It's so good. I also picked up Black Lightning Cold Dead Hands. This is a mini-series by DC. I've been wanting to pick this up for a while, but I kept putting it off, and finally I made the jump. I'm looking forward to jumping into this just because I really like the Black Lightning TV show. I haven't read much of him in the comics. Usually when I see him, he's part of a team, and not so much solo runs of his. I just think he's a really interesting character, and I love him in the show, and I hope that he's something like that in this run. Maybe if you've read it, you can let me know, but I'm pretty excited. And of course, I had to pick up Rose Volume 3. This is Meredith Finch's original story. It's another fantasy with a female protagonist. The art's beautiful. That's what really got me. I didn't really even look into much about this book or this series. I happened to walk in a comic book store and I you know, it caught my eye and I flipped through it, and this is just my kind of shtick, really. I love female-led fantasy novels and books and series and TV shows, and this is just really, really going well so far. And honestly, the trades are coming out pretty quickly, one after another, which I also really appreciate because there's so many that I'm just constantly waiting on, and just there's a lot of fast turnaround on this. I also got Centipede. Omar and I will be reviewing this soon. This is from Dynamite. This book is awesome. You know, Dynamite has a lot of really great single trades, like just really short, condensed stories that are really worth delving into. I'm really impressed by the wide variety of stories that they have in genres. Centipede's wonderful. Oh my gosh, by Max Bemis. Sorry, Max. Ooh, I cannot wait till we review this. If you're watching this before a review, please just pick it up. You need to know anything, just please, please, please pick it up. And the Adventure Zone! So, the Adventure Zone Volume 2 just came out. I got this one in a hardcover and it's really, really nice. The first one I got as a trade, but I also got it signed. So this is the Rockport Limited arc of the Adventure Zone podcast come to comic book form. I'm really liking this series a lot. I can't speak for anyone who maybe is reading it without having read or listened to the podcast first. I can't really speak for how the pacing is like for somebody who's completely new to it, but I really enjoy this. I play D&D as well, and I love the brothers. I love the McElroy brothers, and I love the Adventure Zone podcast. So this is really cool, and the art's great. And honestly, even if you've read or listened to the podcast, I still think you're going to enjoy reliving these scenes again. There's a lot of just little interesting Easter eggs and tidbits in there. It's just really fun to join this crazy adventuring crew again. Finally, I made the jump. Okay, so I haven't picked up any of the Avatar: The Last Airbender library editions yet, which is surprising because I'm a huge fan of the show. I've cosplayed from the show, but I finally went ahead and at least picked up the Legend of Korra library edition. This is by Dark Horse. Now, nothing speaks to me like a library edition from Dark Horse does. I love them. I love the format. I love how standard they are. They all look so beautiful on my shelf. I especially love a nice library edition that doesn't have a dust jacket, which this does not. So far, like, from what I've seen of this book, it's been great and really feels like you're almost just watching the show. I know that this starts after the show ends. Really eager to kind of get through this. So the next one I haven't even unwrapped yet, but I did pick up the latest Monstrous. So this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive variant cover. Now, Monstrous has been a knockout hit by Marjorie Liu. It's amazing. I think it's the fantasy we're all in need of right now. It's more based on East Asian culture, really, than what we're used to with, like, fantasies, which are more Western based. Oh my gosh. And this cover, I mean, how could you not pick this up? It's beautiful. I already had the trades, but I definitely traded up when this came out. So that's the comic book portion, but guess what? I also buy other things. But I figure some of you are also probably likely inclined as far as board games and figures as I am, so I thought I might share. I picked up the Buffy the Vampire Slayer board game. A lot of you know that I do collect all the comic books. I'm a big Buffy show fan. I haven't played this yet, but I'm really excited to jump into it. It is by Jasco Games. It's a fully cooperative game, so you and the other Scoobies all join together to fight the monster of the week leading up to the big bad. So, you know, I love cooperative board games, and, you know, I think this will be right up my alley. So we went to Gen Con this year, and this year we stopped at Japanime Games booth. Now, I don't know if you've seen these at cons, but it's the most weeby anime board game booth there is. It's very easy to find. And you can tell when someone's been shopping there because they leave with a bag that has a ton of very well-endowed women on it. And my friend tried the Starlight Stage game, and I loved it, and I had to get it myself. So this is Starlight Stage, a Pop Idol card game, and I bought the main set and the expansion, which is Starlight Stage Shining Star. Now this is like the most anime otaku weeby thing I could possibly buy. Basically, you're the manager of 3 aspiring idols, a singer, an actress, and one other type of idol. I can't remember what it is now, but this is so much fun. It's a really neat game, and so it's 4 to 5 players. You're each trying to get your idols to the top and get them experience and eventually sort of get them promoted. You're basically just kind of running your own agency here, and whoever has the most points at the end wins. This is really, really fun. The art's really cute. I also really appreciate that there's no cards in here that make me feel really uncomfortable. Sometimes with anime games, if there's very tropey with some of the art, you look at it and you're like, I'm not really sure how great this is. But I love this. This is such a fun game. I really recommend it. Even if you're not really huge into anime, but you're big into board games or card games, give this a try. Don't be, you know, intimidated or worried about the style of art on there. It's really great. I also bought figures this time, you guys. It's been a while. So when these figures came out, the new DC Designer Series, I knew that I had to pick them up. So the first one I got was Supergirl. Now this is a set of 4. I only have 2 so far, but there's Supergirl, Batgirl, Wonder Woman, and Hawkgirl. So first one I got was Supergirl, and she also comes with her little cat. I don't have any Supergirl figures. I haven't seen any that I've really, you know, had to grab yet, but this is just so cute. So I had to, and it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. This was about $60 or so retail price, and definitely worth the purchase. This is a really beautiful figure, very well sculpted, and I love how cute the face is. But my most favorite one is the Batgirl one, which I absolutely had to get. I have one Batgirl figure so far, but I love the Batgirl comics, and I love, love, love the purple zip-up jacket and pants. I think that's my favorite Barbara Gordon look. I know a lot of people disagree with me, and that's fair, but that's the Barbara Gordon I started with, and so I'm a big fan. Look how cute she is, and her little scooter. She's so cute. I had to. She's the best. Look at the little bats go. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. How precious. She even has little like freckles. I love her. I want to cosplay little Batgirl with a little scooter. And I also picked up, I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy. And I just started Final Fantasy 14. And Square Enix just released the Cactpot Party card game, board game, what have you. So I actually don't spend too much time in the Golden Saucer in Final Fantasy 14 yet, but I know that I will. And, you know, I'm impulsive, and I want to buy everything that Square Enix puts out, so I went ahead and bought the board game too. This is so cute. I love the little box, and the pieces inside are really cute. They've got little Cactuar meeples, which I really appreciate. This really cute. They've got this really cute board you can play on. I love the art of it. It's just so cute. And look at these, all these little Cactuar boys. What good boys they are. Alright, so that's my haul for August. This is a little unusual for me to spend that much in a month, but luckily I was able to, and I'm very excited to get through everything. If you happen to pick up any of the same things, let me know. Or if you're interested in a review of any of these things that I got, like a more personal review of these, please let me know. And don't forget to like this video and comment down below what you think about it, and please subscribe to our channel for any future videos. And remember, if it's classy and cool, it must be near mint. Bye guys!